is going on, my fellow creatures of the night? I'm not happy. And you know what happens when I'm not happy. Y'all gotta deal with my wraths of ranting. No, I love you guys. The reason I'm not happy is because the industry that I am most passionate about, music, is being harmed. Specifically things such as charts, award shows, radio selection, Billboard, that kind of stuff. I want to explain in this video how I feel about the Grammy Awards and why I've never supported them and why you shouldn't either. Now, I know I'm primarily a YouTube channel that does top 10s in music, and I do all kinds of reviews and videos and countdowns and stuff, but in the end those videos are all opinion-based, which I state in most videos. I want each and every one of you to go and listen to whatever music gets your blood pumping, whatever music speaks to your soul, you go and listen to. The difference between a channel like mine and these award shows and charts is they try to tell you what good music is. And there are quite a good amount of people out there that judge music solely on the fact that they've won awards or simply because they are topping charts. And that is not a good mindset to have as a music listener. It is incredibly important to have a mind of your own. To those who don't know what the Grammy Awards are, and I'm pretty sure 90% of people in this world know what they are, but I'll explain anyway. The Grammy Award is an award presented by the Recording Academy, known to some as the most prestigious award you can get in the music industry. Not known to some, known to majority of the public as the most prestigious award you can get in the music industry. It's an annual ceremony that presents awards that are supposed to recognize achievements in an artist's career, or in the music industry in general, so they say. So this year, The Weeknd, one of the biggest stars in the world, releases his long-awaited album entitled After Hours, and might I say it's an incredible piece of work. I've made it public in the past and I'm a fan of him. During the pandemic, where a lot of artists chose not to release music because they wouldn't make as much money or be able to go on tour or anything, that's fine. The Weeknd released his album despite of all of that, and as much as I don't care for charts, his songs were fucking dominating them. He was in the top 10, top 5, whatever on Billboard for months. And looking at the Grammy nominations this year, he hasn't gotten a single nomination this year for the Grammys, for the 2021 Grammys. Even though he's put out one of the best fucking albums of the year, even though he's carried the industry on his fucking back this past year, even though he's given us amazing performances, even though he's connected and resonated to millions of fucking fans around the world, he doesn't get a single nominee for a Grammy. What's supposed to be known as the biggest, most prestigious award in the entire music industry. It's fucking bullshit. I'd understand if he got nominated and didn't win, I'd still be upset, he deserves a fucking win, but the fact that the Recording Academy hasn't even acknowledged him for nominations is absolutely disgusting given the impact he's had on the industry this year. And this is not the first time this shit has happened. I want to go back to the 2018 Grammy Awards, which were presented in January of 2019. In 2018, Travis Scott puts out an album entitled Astroworld. Now, even though I'm primarily a metalhead, there are several other genres of music I enjoy, and myself along with many people believe that Astroworld was one of the best and biggest albums of the entire year. Musically, that's what should matter the most, the actual music. The album was just phenomenal. The production, the overall sound was amazing. And you know who won Rap Album of the Year that year? Cardi motherfucking B won Rap Album of the Year. Cardi motherfucking B. The embodiment of everything wrong with the music industry. Songs where she's literally just flexing and talking about all the money she has, and majority of her music sounds like trash. Not just in my opinion, the opinion of many people around the world. There is absolutely no substance or meaning behind any of her music, and she wins over Travis Scott and several other artists. Even though Travis Scott deserved an award that night, he was invited to the show, and he left with absolutely nothing. Later that night, Drake came out on the mic and called out the Grammys, basically saying you don't need one. If you're selling out arenas, if people are paying to see you perform and you're able to connect with that audience, you don't need no Grammy. And he got cut off. His speech literally got cut off. They tried to deny cutting him off, saying like he paused in between what he was saying and they thought he was done, but we all know that's fucking bullshit. Heck, since I'm a metalhead, let's talk fucking metal. Let's talk about metal when it comes to the Grammys. Let's talk about when Tenacious fucking D won Metal Performance of the Year in 2015. Tenacious D. You want to know how many fucking phenomenal metal bands and albums emerged from 2015 to 2016? Heck, go on my fucking channel. Go back to those years. Look at all the shit that I talked about. I could name incredible bands from that time off the top of my head right now. Flesh God Apocalypse, Nightwish, fucking Suicide Silence, Ghost, Cattle Decapitation, Iron Maiden dropped an album that year. So many fucking bands that just got screwed by Tenacious D. Don't get me wrong, I love Jack Black, but there's so much better metal out there than Tenacious D, especially during that time. How about last year, Ariana Grande, who I actually love, surprisingly, put out Thank You Next, an album that she made while dealing with her own trauma, pain, and grief. And you hear all of those emotions coming out in the songs, and those songs blew up and connected with so many people around the world. But nah, she lost to fucking Billie Eilish, who I'm not knocking, but like, come on, man. That one fucking year, I can't remember when, but when Kendrick Lamar lost to fucking Taylor Swift, or way back when Justin Timberlake got robbed by the motherfucking Dixie Chicks. This has been going on for years, man. I'm not even gonna get into the deaths over the years that they didn't even care to acknowledge when they do their tributes to the artists that they lost in the past year. I'm telling you, man, do not support the Grammy Awards. They're truly corrupt. They're everything harmful to the music industry. When I see artists who work their fucking asses off and put their heart and soul into what they do, and they were able to resonate with millions of fans around the world, when I see them get pissed on by this fucking so-called prestigious award, it pisses me off, man. Please, I'm begging you, please do not listen to award shows. Do not listen to these charts. Listen to what you want to listen to. Believe that these artists are good regardless of whether they have these awards or not. And yeah, fuck the Recording Academy. These artists deserve better. And that's all I gotta say. Thanks for watching.